Are death curses dangerous? Do they come back to the one who does them? In Romania, a curse isn't just an old superstition. It still breathes quietly to the bones of our villages. Even today, when people claim they don't believe in magic, the room goes silent if someone whispers bless them. I know that feeling well. I know what it means to curse someone. Not from hate, but from a grief so deep it turns into justice. I remember it clearly. It was about 2 years ago when I met her, my beloved dog, Luna. A stray dog, skin and bones, with a single puppy curled beside her like a last breath. I found her near my aunt's new house in the village. She was covered in flies, crawling with worms, and trembling every time a hand came near. My aunt and I tried to lift her gently, but she backed away in terror. We kept trying, and eventually, together, we carried her home. She had no voice to tell us her story, but her body did. Her tail had been cut, a clean, cruel wound, an old village practice done with an axe, meant to make dogs stronger, more aggressive, better protectors. There are people who still believe this is right, and that it helps. It does not. It destroys. Still, I took Luna in. I brought her home, along with her puppy. We gave them warmth, food, safety. And for a few brief days, I thought they would begin to heal. But life has a way of testing our limits. Just a few days later, her puppy died in her sleep. Quietly, no noise, just absence. And Luna, she did not cry. She just stopped looking at the world. Her eyes turned inward, as if she was walking somewhere far away in her mind, a place where no one hurt her, where her baby was still alive. I was shattered. And as is often the case in small villages, the truth found its way to me. I learned who had maimed her, and I broke. I didn't light candles or whisper spells. I just spoke, with all my grief. Let everything you love turn to dust. May the earth eat you. Less than a week later, he was dead. And I might wonder, did I feel guilt? No. And what I felt was peace. People say curses are dangerous, that they return to the one who sends them. I don't believe in that. Not when the curse is born of truth, spoken for the voiceless, when human justice has failed. Because justice does not only live in courtrooms. It is not owned by judges in black robes or men with badges. Justice isn't limited to those with academic degrees, state titles, or polished shoes. We like to pretend it is because it feels safe that way, contained. But justice, true justice, is older than the laws, older than parchment, older than the notion of order itself. There are police, yes. There are lawyers. There are judges and prosecutors and systems made to enforce rules among people. But we all know these systems fail. We've seen it, and we've lived it. And just as there are visible systems of justice in the world of men, there are invisible ones in the world of spirit. When the word's justice fails, we speak in the language it still hears: fire, salt, earth, and word. And if the universe listens, maybe it's not a curse. Maybe it's balance.